think I was in a situationship for 3 years.
It was when he said, but we're just friends. I was like, were we anything other than friends though?
She knew it was a situationship. And she told me she enjoys situationships. Let that trend now. It's over. Yeah, it's over.
You know when they ask you that simple yes or no question, are you in a relationship? And you say, kinda. I'm afraid to tell you, you might have found yourself in a situationship. Welcome to Life Is A Skit, a podcast where our love lives may not always make sense, but at least they make good stories. Today we're joined by two first-timers on Life Is A Skit. We have Dara.
Hello. Darasimi.
And we have Sophia.
Hi guys.
Yeah. So, welcome to Life Is A Skit, guys. But yeah, before we go too deep into it, quick question. So, who or what has confused you the most this past week? I know what? This past year. Family person, but Dara, you just go first. Oh, you're still thinking?
I would say my aunt. It's confused me this past year.
I wonder what's happening there.
Yeah, I've been holding a grudge since 2019. I'm just funny about it.
Since 2019.
2019.
2019 is crazy.
Yeah.
Sophia, what about you?
I don't think the specific person has confused with school. School has confused me. It's
In what way?
it is that school in Nigeria is not the way you imagine it to be, where effort isn't necessarily always equating to what you see or what you get. The system is very confusing. That's just it. The system is very confusing.
You know what else is confusing? Relationships. Sorry, I just had to do that. I don't know, sometimes it feels like confusion is when I say part of the process, right? It's where you're figuring it out as you go, or, sometimes you end up in things that you did not plan for. And one of those things happens to be situationships, right? Speaking of confusion, yeah, situationships. So when you hear the word situationship, what comes to your mind?
The first thing I think of when I hear situationship is low-key a humiliation ritual. Yeah, that's what I
What the way to paint is. There, what about you?
Not a relationship.
Real, actually.
Not it.
If I was to say situationship, I think it's, not a relationship is actually, it's spot on. It's spot on. Let's talk about ourselves in it now. So I'll point the question to you. Have you ever found yourself in a situationship before?
Yes.
Do you care to share with us?
Okay. I think I was in a situationship for 3 years.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, 3 years.
Please do go on. You have our attention now.
Okay, I won't mention the process.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, we were in school together. So since let's say 100 level. Yeah, 100 level. Yeah, back and forth. We never really put anything, but yeah, we're doing it. A normal couple would do, but we just didn't put a label on it. It's basically a situationship. Obviously, she knew I liked her. She showed signs that she liked me. Sometimes showed signs that she did not like me. So
confusion. Real confusion.
Yeah. Clingy and not clingy. Calling, showing concern, but not showing concern at the same time. Yeah, stuff like that. Saying that, oh, Tara, blah, 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 my man. The next, oh, Tara, I'm talking to this boy. What can you advise me about this boy? Yeah, so
that's
basically,
crazy.
yeah. So we went on for 2 years. Then the last year, it was looking, a bit more serious.
Yeah.
Then, boom. Oh, I have this guy. He's the love of my life. Has always been the one. I'm just there to fill a void.
So she told you that you are just there to fill a void?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, situationship. That's tough.
No,
I recommend it for everybody.
Recommend this care.
Yeah, I recommend it.
Sophia, what about you? What was the first time you realized you were in a situationship?
Actually, it was fairly recently.
Wow.
And it was a forced situationship. Because this person, when I first met him, it was literally the first conversation that we had was me explicitly saying, because we're in a group, like we're all walking somewhere, was explicitly saying how I don't want to be in a relationship and I don't want an unlabeled situationship like that everybody's confused. And then this boy proceeded to continue acting in a way that was that put me in a position where I was questioning, oh, maybe he's just being friendly, but this is going a bit, like, he's doing a lot. He's doing the most. Yeah. But, like, kind of gaslighting into, like, oh, but we're just friends now. I think I was partially gaslighting myself into thinking that we were just friends, because I said I don't want to move too fast. I don't want anything like that. And then within a month, this boy was trying to come to my house, trying to call me every night, telling people that, you know, this girl. Oh, yeah. And I'm like, you never discussed this with me. So I don't know what you're putting up there. And it was a lot. And then when I eventually decided to, like, okay, I really don't want to be in this anymore. And then I didn't tell him actually, I just like ghosting him. And then, because I was like, I don't want to have a conversation with this person anymore. And then one day he cornered me and then was like, oh, that he realized that, you know, he got too close too fast. And then he was just like, oh, I realized, this is me speaking as him now. He was like, I got too close too fast, you know, I realized that I just did two things I didn't want to do. So I just wanted to, like, let you know and confirm that we're just friends, right? No, like, he didn't even say we're just friends. Like, he was like, we're just friends. And, you know, I didn't mean to, like, I don't know, I lost, we had a connection, but I distanced myself. He said he distanced himself. That did not happen. He said he was distancing himself while he was calling me every night.
Crazy.
Exactly. This boy was trying to call me every night because I did not pick the calls. Trying to call me every night, trying to come and see me, trying to hold my hand. And that's his definition of apparently he was putting the distance. So that day, I was shocked. I didn't even say anything in response. I was just like, okay. It was when he said, but we're just friends. I was like, were we anything other than friends though? Because as far as I know, you didn't tell me anything. And after that, he was like, yeah, I'm only saying this because I really want us to, like, remain close friends. I don't want things to be awkward. And I was like, I guess what? I know that he lied because immediately after that, this boy has never spoken to me since that time. So he just wanted to have the last word and say, oh, like, so that he was in control of the situation. And then later I found out that he even blocked me.
Okay, that's taking a bit too far.
So I was like, I found out, like, very recently because somebody saw his status. I was like, oh, like, did you see what he posted? And I was like, I've never seen his status before.
That break was too.
So, and also I was very shocked because I was like, I thought we ended things on a good note per se, and I was never a fight. I never even thought of thinking of blocking you, and then he blocked me. So yeah, that was.
How long did that go on for?
The shocking thing was that all this happened within the span of 2 months. Meeting him, the situationship, and then that's.
Dara is not fully quiet now.
Within 2 months.
So would you say you knew in that moment that it was a situationship?
I didn't know when it first started, but, like, because at first I was trying to gaslight myself into thinking he's just being friendly. But then when he started putting a lot more effort and action, I was like, oh God, I've entered what I did.
You entered something.
Exactly.
But yeah, Dara, what about you? Did you know in that moment, like, are there signs?
No. You know, love causes a man to be blind. But there was a time where, this is a different one, where, yes, I knew it was a situationship. She knew it was a situationship. And she told me she enjoys situationships, that she doesn't like relationships.
Oh, wow.
That we should see where this situationship, and it's not going anywhere but my situationship.
This is crazy.
So, yeah.
See what I call a humiliation ritual.
I mean, I asked you guys questions, so I don't know. Do I have any situationship stories? I mean, before this one, why both of you doing your face like this?
I'm trying to think for you now.
I think, before now, we were talking about something that seemed like, in hindsight now, seemed like a situationship, Abi.
No, it's not yet.
It's not yet. So it's almost getting there.
Don't mention it, so it's not what it has. Let's think of something.
No, not even that one. Like, before. Yeah.
Okay. You can label it as a situationship.
You could have been. I mean, like, what even happened was, like, did I know? But I didn't even know. Like, it was now when we were talking, like, before recording that, we were like, oh, this probably seemed like one. So, we met through, like, a mutual friend and everything. And then, at first, it wasn't going anywhere. Then, all of a sudden, later, it became like, oh, you know, close space. We're seeing each other a lot. And then, you know, you catch feelings and all that. And then, so after that, it was like, there was going to be like a distance thing, right? It's like we wouldn't see each other for a while. And it wasn't like serious yet. This was all like in span of like 3 days.
Wait, the feelings catching.
Yeah, it was like 3 days or maybe less. No, it was like 3 days. Like we'd known each other before then, but it didn't become.
You guys just started talking like
seriously, yeah, within 3 days, and then like, oh, we should keep talking. You know, never know. Like, let's see where this goes. And then we did try talking, but after a while, I didn't talk for like maybe 3 months straight. And then, you know, in my mind, I was like, oh, man, this girl has still, you know, seeing where this goes. So I wasn't thinking. Truly, that was what was in my mind. And then, and then when we finally saw like later, maybe end of the year, you know, we had to just address it like this is not going anywhere. Yeah. We had to address like this is not going anywhere. I think we just, you know.
So address it 3D development.
That's honestly, I think that's why like
I don't think you needed to address it. Like, did you explicitly discuss it becoming more in any of those discussions?
I think we both knew.
Happening frequently.
It felt like there could be something there. So I think both of us felt like there could be something there, but let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
With the distance and everything.
We're pushing it for it to happen.
Yeah. I think I've even shared too much self, but I think talking about like situationships, I've not run this experiment, but I feel like at least one is even small. Let's say like 2 or 3 and 4 people, like young people, have probably been in a situationship at least one time in their life. I'm sure you have friends that have been in, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was speaking to one yesterday.
So I think, why do you think situationships are so common for like our generation or people our age? Why do you think people tend to fall into situationships a lot?
I don't even think it's even like, I don't think it just started in our generation. I just think it just became named in our generation.
Okay.
Because when you think about things, if you ask your parents, like parents that are not too strict, when you think like when you actually ask them, before like they met, maybe your dad met your mom or before your mom met your dad, they would have been like, oh, there was one brother Toye then that I used to talk to, but you know, nothing ever progressed. Like it didn't progress, or like he did something but then it never was an official relationship. Maybe it wasn't as rampant then, but I think it didn't just come into existence for that generation for sure. And I think now it's just that people are emotionally unavailable. Let's be honest, without things that are in the country now, without things that are in the world in general, everybody is just trying to find comfort without commitment, kind of. I think that plays a huge part in it. Even if we don't like to admit it explicitly.
Yeah.
But I think that plays a huge part in it.
What do you think? Why do you think maybe you know a lot of people that have been in situationships?
So people like situationships.
Like, I mean, you said so.
I said so before. But most people like it. They don't like labels. So prefer to just, you know, do all the things without putting a label on it. And that's basically a situationship. I saw a trend recently where people are like, if it's just casual stuff, I'm there. I don't want to put any label or anything. Just let's do this thing, let's do it, blah, 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 blah. And they like and it's not even for a short while, they like it long term. But just without the labels. Let's just
if
the other guy or girl starts catching pace, stay in your lane. You know what this is.
Yeah.
It's a situationship. Stuff like that. And there's people that don't even know they're in a situationship at all. But you just like, I've been talking to this person for a long time. It's not lead somewhere. Where are we heading? Then you now start thinking about, okay, think about calling it a situationship. And that's it. Whatever you decide to do from there, it's up to you. You leave it, stay in it.
I feel like that's why I also said it's a humiliation ritual for one person, usually. Usually one person that is very full of themselves and doesn't want to commit, but wants the attention and the comfort. And then the other person that likes this person, but doesn't have, would I say, sorry not to be harsh, but like doesn't have enough self-confidence to set aside their feelings and do what needs to be done. Like, okay, this person doesn't respect me.
Fair enough. I'm there. Why you know ask?
So like,
let's enjoy let's not ruin the something. You know?
That's just it. Like, you can't just be like, oh, this person doesn't respect me. Yeah, they say they like me, but one moment they don't, and then you're just there because you don't have enough confidence to step out of it, or you're afraid that you might not find anything better, and then you'll be alone if you step out of it. So yeah,
I think when I think about this, and I think my thing about what causes situationship, I think for me, maybe lack of communication, like people not communicating clearly what maybe like their feelings, for example, like maybe one person feels a certain way, the other person doesn't. Well, the other person that feels a certain way, not communicating that,
Okay.
can make things feel, drag out, feel like a situationship. And I think with the communication, you can just confront things head on and like, okay, this is what we're doing, or like the question, what are we? I don't know, like coming out and just asking would probably clear things up. So I think the what are we question. I don't know, have you ever had that conversation with somebody before?
Yes.
Interesting. How did you go?
Let that trend on. It's over. Yeah, it's over. Yeah,
would you advise people to
say, like you as a friend, very good friend. You have to have that. Not just a regular friend, very good friend. Don't lose our friendship. Yeah.
You sound awfully experienced. Like you know how those conversations go.
Sure.
Have you ever had the what are we conversation with someone before?
No. I
really?
No. I avoid rubbish like that so often. Like, sorry, I feel like I'm sorry, but it's just like I feel like if I'm not ready to be in a relationship.
How do you know if you're ready to be in a relationship?
Me personally now, I feel like I don't want to do this for fun. So, and I don't think I've ever seen anyone, like met anyone per se, that I'm like, because I don't know, I have this idea in my head that I have to have certain systems in place in my life. I have to have certain things. You know, when guys think of, let's think of older men now, men that get married like late 30s, like 40s, and they're like, I have to make bank, I have to be a big man before I can even think of getting a wife. You get, like, I have to be rich. I feel like I have that kind of mindset in different ways. I feel like I have to like be doing these things, be like the best version of myself, basically, before I enter it. That's the mindset I have now. And I know that's not exactly the best.
Yeah.
But right now, that's what I have. And I don't think I've met anyone that has even tempted me to step out of that mindset yet. That should be like, maybe I don't have to like get to this stage. I'm just like, I don't think anybody has been worth it so far. And then proximity breeds emotion too.
Yeah.
So when I notice that, especially if it's like a friend, like that thing that's what are we conversing. When I notice that, okay, it's seeming like it's blurring the lines of what the friendship should be. Like, okay, I'm talking to you late in the night, every single night. We're seeing, we're close, we're holding hands. And I'm like, maybe things are not meant to, things are not meant to be like this if it's strictly friendship. So I just put those boundaries in place before it gets to the point of anybody asking me, what are we? I avoid it like a plague.
I see Dara making a face. Do you have something to say about that?
Well, I think I'm just, having like a self-realization or something. I'm doing it for the love of the game. I think I enjoy it. It's Mama Lara. But yes, I'm hoping they will say no. Yeah. Because when she said that, until 30, that you need to make, I don't have the money to take care of anybody. I'm hoping you say no. I'm hoping you say no. Because, I don't know, it has left my system. I've said it.
I don't know. Now I'm wondering, how many situationships have you actually been in? Can you count? I feel
Since
like
when?
Forever, whole lifetime.
Whole lifetime.
Yes.
Okay, yes, I can count. Sorry.
This guy is actually counting. I'm crazy. Is he counting?
9.
9.
Huh.
That's
a lot, though. It's still a lot.
I don't think I've even had that many crushes, like real crushes.
Let's talk of situations.
Crushes are different from the situation.
I know that I'm saying. I have never had that many.
No.
Wow. Explain. How do you not like? But like, if you like someone that you're in a situation with now.
Yeah, you do like them.
I mean, sometimes
but you're not crushing on them.
Like you said, sometimes it can be trust on you, like the situation.
Yeah.
Trust on you. So you might not have.
I think you need to find what a crush is. A crush is, when you say I have a crush on this person, maybe we're not talking.
Yeah.
We're just like friends.
Or in the same
circle. I'm having a secret crush on this. I'm having a crush on this person. The person doesn't know that.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you have a crush on someone, then you could potentially enter a situationship with your crush.
True.
Yeah, that's why.
But none of my situationship have been like my crush.
Okay.
So it's basically, I get to a particular place. That first person to reach out to me and be like, oh, hi, are you new here? Yes, I'm new here. Then boom.
Okay, then the conversation just and then you start liking them.
That first one was, I moved to hostel, secondary school. They're like, oh yeah, welcome to the hostel, showing me around. situation.
Why is a girl showing you around the bush still?
Fair enough.
The stories I've heard from this Dara guy, even himself, I did ask questions like, why is it always you? Why is it always you? And honestly, I think I would want you to at least, share with people, like, what's the most confusing or chaotic situationship you've been in? Other than the one you mentioned, wait now.
3 years.
Okay.
It's not confusing enough.
Sure.
Okay, let's say a chaotic situation or a confusing situation in another one. Please just tell us another one.
Okay.
Because I know you have other words.
I've told you this already, but for the audience, I had a situationship proposed to me.
Marriage proposal.
Marriage proposal.
You see Sophia's face.
Yeah, same question I asked myself, how? Because it was, NYSC camp.
Okay. So this was also recent. So
Yeah, just recently. It's just how many weeks ago. We're in camp, everybody has to, you should have a relationship with somebody. So, funny enough, she's one that talked to me first. Again, yeah. He talked to me first.
How did you attract these people? I beg.
So everything was cool because, your platoon people would be like, oh, where's your wife? All that type of thing.
Wow.
They already put in the labor for you. I already knew that, after this camp, I'm definitely not seeing this person again. So, it's basically it's a textbook definition of a situationship. And obviously, she knew that. Then, one random day, she just came, said, you need to have a conversation. I'm like, hope this guy is not going to try and say, well, we blah, blah. She said, she has discussed with her spiritual father about us. I said, come again. I said, blah, blah. I said, there are two problems with that statement. First is us. There's no us. Second, what do you mean by spiritual father?
So
and I asked, does your spiritual father know my name? He said, yes. Why does your spiritual father know my name? Stuff like that. I said, is it in this camp? I said, yes. I said, how do you have a spiritual father so fast in this camp? So, I shut it down. You feel like that should be enough. No, it was not. Because then I found out, she's going to choir. She's going to be in choir. I'm going to be in Lagos. I'm happy, obviously. Distance makes the heart.
Yeah.
Then only for her to, on the last day, passing out day, Dara, funny enough, I found out she's older than me. Like way older than me. More reasons why you should not work out. Okay, blah, blah. I'm getting married next year, stuff like that. I'm old now, I should get married next year. I'm like, that's good though, good for you. To who is the lucky guy? She didn't say anything, only looking at me. Who is the lucky guy? Say me. As how? Blah, blah, blah. She really likes me. I said, looking like love and stuff like that. I said, we've been talking for 1.5 weeks. Because when I came to camp, we're not even talking. We just recently started talking. And I don't think we've had, or I've done anything for me to make you like, you get what I mean? I've not done anything special. We've not gone out on a date. So basically, I don't know what you're talking about. My mom even has my number.
Okay.
This is serious. You see what I mean?
That's actually worse than the year one. At least, but I feel like in this case, you switch roles. This time, you were not the low self-esteem person.
Basically.
She was. I don't even
I think
know
the 3 year made me, have self-esteem. Not
involve yourself in such a thing.
Yeah, it's all bullshit anymore.
That makes a lot of sense. I think that brings me to asking, what's situationships or these experiences that you've had, maybe taught you about yourself or about, relationships?
I think I mentioned this before, that I just gained self-realization that I think I do it for the love of the game. I think, But about relationships in general, I don't think it's confusing, man. Vision is confusing. You might be feeling it and think, okay, maybe, yes, this person to other person to actually, you seeing that this is going to head somewhere. Then, boom. Nah, man. Could work out, basically. So maybe that's what she was feeling too, that maybe, this guy's actually feeling me too and saying that, yes, we can actually do this thing. And in my own mind, I'm like, this girl is crazy.
I think that was just desperation for her age. Definitely. It had to be that because,
for past, not 3 years, for past ones, I think it's just, nobody made a move. They're just going along with it. We're talking. Everybody, everybody already knows that instead of even branding you as a couple before you guys even brand yourself, you should already know that they even think that, this person is already, these people are already a couple. And they are actually not, but just doing a couple things and not doing anything. And after after we move away, it's gone.
I think if you could say something to, someone that's currently in a situationship, like someone is listening now and they know, right? Doesn't have to be advice. Could just tell them something. What would you say to them? Our most experienced guest. Yeah.
Exactly. 9. Touch it 10.
2 things. 1,
pay attention.
Leave it. It's not worth it. But if you're like me, enjoy it. Enjoy it while you can, while it lasts, if you get what I mean. But I probably advise you to leave it because it does something. Because for future relationship purpose, you have to leave it, or else more of your future relationships will be situationships. Yeah, so just leave it. Find the right person for you, because that person does not like you. Just enjoys your presence, or he just enjoys your presence. Does not like
it.
Yeah.
I think I partially have the same advice. Like, this person does not like you. Yeah, they like you, but they don't like you. Like, they don't care for your well-being. Because if they did, they would not be putting you through situation. Because the thing is that they always know what they are doing. That's just the truth. Both men and women, they always know what they are doing. So it's just a thing of, you just have to put yourself first, regardless of your emotions. Like, it's normal to feel sad about the loss of this thing or this person. We just have to choose yourself and walk away regardless. Fake it till you make it. Pretend like you don't care, even if you still do. And communicate with people that love you, that have sense, that can speak sense into you. Because that's the best. That's your best bet.
Yeah, sure.
Someone that can actually just speak sense into you and snap you out of the terrible things. Because when you're out of it, you look back and realize how dumb you were for doing the things and allowing those things to happen to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is my advice.
You say some situationships are because there's lack of money, child. If I have no money to take you out, I'll do all the emotional things for you, to keep you there.
Keep you.
I don't have money to,
You can have low budget dates. If you wanted to, we could, guys. If you wanted to.
Azal now.
If I have no money to fund dates for myself,
I beg this guy stop playing.
Please, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. Low budget dates is not that deep.
Poverty does something to a man. Relationship will humble you. Yeah, it will humble you.
I disagree because I think it's just a thing, like he said, like Salmo said, it's a communication thing. Don't enter one just because it's seeming like just don't enter one until you're sure. That's what I just feel like. Don't enter because of a slight feeling, because feelings change very quickly. Sure. And real love doesn't come from just feelings. It comes from the choice of choosing this person over and over again. No.
You said don't enter.
And don't enter.
What if the other person to just say, okay, let me not enter. And both of you are just...
That's what I say, open communication. That's what I'm saying. Open communication. Like, if you're okay, like, situationships are not actually all bad. It's just when they extend to like 2 years and 3 years that, that entering dangerous territories. I don't think a situationship should be up to 6 months. 3 months, 4 months, you should, if you are both serious about what you're doing, you should know if you like this person enough. That's what I feel. That rather than keep leading them on. Especially if it's a situation where it's like, 2 months in, you're still talking, and then you're like, oh, by the way, oh my gosh, I like this boy. Oh, this boy is so fine. Or, did you see that baby today? I think I'm thinking of asking out. And you're like, he could potentially still like me. Or, like, at that point, you should know. And you should step out of it. These conversations come up. So it's just a thing of just guard your heart and be intentional with who you are speaking with and how much time you are giving to
Fair enough.
That's just it.
Yes.
Any words for
food? My food.
Which food?
I was promised food.
Which food?
I was promised food.
Why you promised food?
I don't know.
I don't know which food you're talking about.
I think something is not far from me.
Alright, bye guys. So whether you're team What Are We or team Let's Just See Where It Goes, remember, you deserve clarity and peace of mind. Not math equations in human form. If today's episode made you laugh, think, or you evaluate that special friend in your life, share it with that talking stage. Follow Life Is A Skit wherever you listen and leave a rating so more confused young adults can find their way home. Till next time, protect your hearts and your DMs.